You look so beautiful for a black girl. You just told them you all look old. Stop telling people that they look so much healthier. Stop it.
Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within, and call him as the leader.
Hey lovies, welcome to my channel. My name is Shan. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm gonna just go ahead and assume that you're really trying to be a better person, trying to be kinder to yourself and to others. You're trying to elevate to become the very best and highest version of yourself. And so if that's the case, you're in the right place. In this video, I'd like to address something that I see happening ever so often, especially in the social media space. Backhanded compliments. And I'm sure when I said that just now, you could have easily thought of at least 3 right off the top of your head. And you know what? A lot of times I think we assume that people are doing these things intentionally, which we know there really are people who just set out every day. They're so miserable that they really try to say and do things to make others feel the way they feel, like they gotta pull you down. And then there are those that actually mean well, but then things don't come out the way they think it does, or it doesn't quite hit the same. In this video, I'll be listing things that you probably shouldn't say unless you're intentionally trying to hurt someone's feelings or definitely trying to be shady. Number 1, do not speak on people's weight gain or loss. It very rarely ever hits the way you think it does. Unless this is your friend, of course, and this is the kind of relationship that you have where you can joke around with each other and that's okay. Do not compliment on random people's weight. One of the compliments that I'll see is a person will be skinny and they put some weight on. And you think it's a compliment to say, oh, you look so good now. That kind of sounds like you didn't look good before. You didn't look good skinny. Now with the weight, you're finally starting to look good. And then the reverse. Someone loses some weight and you're like, oh my God, you look so good. Again, unless this is your friend and they know exactly where it's coming from, that can be received as, yeah, so what you're saying is, when I was fat, I wasn't quite that girl. Probably it's a good idea to stop commenting on people's weights, especially when it's weight loss and this person might really be dealing with something. So unless you're privy to what's happening, now, if you know that this person has been working out and they've been walking and they've been trying to lose weight, then it's okay to compliment them on that. Like, hey, I see the hard work that you're putting in. It's paying off, because you know. But if you really don't know what's going on, this person could just be stressed out. They could actually be ill, and then you create a whole scene making them feel even worse about themselves. So it's best not to do. You can see it, clock it, keep it moving. I don't even know what to label number 2, but I can give you an example. You look so beautiful for a black girl. You shape so good for an Asian girl. Your hips are so nice for a white girl. Can we stop doing that? Can we just give people compliments because we want to give them compliments? Can we just compliment them in general and stop making it? And it's so funny that as black people, we are offended by that. We're offended when you say, oh, you're so pretty for a black girl. But we also do it. We do it to others, because I've caught myself doing that before. Like, I'll be in the gym and I'll see a woman, a white woman, and she has such a beautiful shape. And I'm like, wow, she has such a nice body for a white girl. Let's stop it. I caught myself doing it and I'm like, man, you hypocrite. Because you're offended when people say you're so beautiful for a black girl, but here you are, Uno reverse. That's not cute. Stop doing it. Another thing, and this might not be a thing for you, black queen. Now, if you label yourself beautiful black queen, that's fine. But why do I have to be Black Queen? As if you had to make a section for me. You had to create something for me. How come I've never heard anyone say White Queen? Why have I never seen a compliment anywhere? If you have, I don't know, find my email in the description, send it to me. I've never seen anywhere where anyone compliments a white girl and say beautiful white queen or beautiful Asian queen. Why? As if there wasn't really any place for you, but I'm gonna just create this. I'm gonna create our own little world over here where you can be a queen. Nah, stop it. Why do you have to separate me from everybody else? No, if you want to compliment me and say, oh yes, queen, that's cool, but don't Black Queen me, okay? I already know that I'm Black, so naturally if you're gonna label me queen, I know I'm a Black queen. Everyone else knows too. Stop it. You look good for your age. You look good for your age? Why? You find out that someone's 50 years old and they look 30. Can you not just say, oh my God, you look so good. I can tell that you take really good care of your body. Doesn't that sound different than you look so good for your age? Which kind of sounds like you're saying people your age are not expected to look this good. Easy? You stop it. Stop it. When you're complimenting someone like, oh my God, you look so good for your age, what does that say to the other woman that she's hanging out with that are probably her age that you didn't comment on? You just told them you all look old, but she stands out. Nah, just a compliment can just be a compliment. Stop going halfway with it. Stop giving it and then kind of, pulling it back. No, stop that. Saying things like, you're so brave for wearing that. That doesn't quite hit the way you think it does. Because what you are saying is, baby, you really should not be wearing that. You really, it's like another one is like, oh, I wish I had your confidence. What you're saying to them is, you really shouldn't be confident in that. You really should not have left home in that, but here you are. You are one brave soul, aren't you? That's exactly what it's saying. Stop saying that to people. And I see that a lot in the comments, and I will say, let's be fair, usually it's towards fat people. And I know someone might be like, oh, you shouldn't say fat. We know, we're not stupid. Usually those are the people that kind of comment is geared towards. People who are bigger in size, people who do not have that Coke bottle, nice toned body shape. Those are the people that get, you're so brave for wearing that. Stop it. Again, unless you're just trying to be mean and bitter and you're really just trying to make someone feel bad, don't do it. Just don't do it. Another one, you clean up so well. Don't do it. Because all that you're saying to this person is, you don't usually look good. I'm amazed that you can actually look good. Oh my God, you could look good all this time? Wow, you look horrible every other time that I've seen you. But this time, you look good though. That's what that means. And again, I'm not talking about how you deal with your friends, because of course we should know. If we're grown here, we know that when we say to our friends, oh, you clean up so well, we're really roasting them, okay? Girl, you sure took a shower today. One compliment that I do not like is, you're not like other women, or you're not like other men. I think that is, I get the feeling that you're trying to make others look inferior. And I'll give you an example. Years ago, I had gone out with a guy when I was in Jamaica, and he had come to Jamaica to work, right? So he was operating a really big company there. And I remember we met and we went out for like the first or the second date. And on that date, he made it his duty to tell me that the only reason we're out together is because I am different from the Jamaican woman that he's been out with or a Jamaican woman that he's seen. And that wasn't all. He went on to explain what the people are like, and the people are so this and they're so that. And I remember thinking, like, if you don't like these people so much, why are you here? Why don't you go back to where you're coming from? I did not take that as a compliment. How I received that was an insult to my friends, to my family members, to my acquaintances, to everyone else connected to me. Because if you're saying I'm unlike the others, he was trying to make that sound like a positive thing, but I got it as, like I said, everyone else is inferior. I don't think that's a compliment. You can comment down below. Let me know if you're offended by that. I just don't like it. Now, a person, especially if we're dating and you're saying to me, listen, there's something about you that I like, and you go into sharing that, that's okay. But when you say you're unlike every other person I've ever met and you're trying to elevate me, in order to do that, you're bringing everyone else down. And that's just how I receive it. Again, that could be just a me thing, but probably don't do it. This I probably should have mentioned when I spoke of the weight. Stop telling people that they look so much healthier. What does healthy look like? Because I know skinny people who are unhealthy, and I also know fat people who are healthy. So when you say to a person, you look so much healthier, meaning they either gained or lost weight, you're saying you looked unhealthy, and I don't think that's a good thing. Telling someone that they looked unhealthy before because now they suddenly look healthy, don't do that. In addition to that, do not assume that weight tells you. I mean, we're not gonna be ridiculous. So clearly, if a person is obese and you can see that, then we know that's not healthy. If a person isn't eating and they're bone skinny and you can see ribs and whatever, we know. So we're not talking about extreme circumstances. Another one that I hate to hear is when someone says something or does something and people say, you're actually pretty smart. What? So what you're saying is, up until 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, whenever it was that you did this thing, I thought you were dumb. You don't look very smart. You don't usually sound very smart. So this one time you just proved to me that you are smart. That's not a compliment, especially when it's said in some way like, oh my God, you're actually kind of smart, or you're actually pretty smart. That's not a compliment. Don't say that. Don't say that. The last one is, I could never pull that off, but it works for you. That's really not a compliment, because what you're saying is, especially if we're talking about an outfit, you're saying this outfit does not look good. It's very unflattering. It's ugly. The color, whatever it is that you don't like, you're just admitting to your outfit is horrible. But do you, boo? No. Just leave it alone. Leave it up. You don't like the outfit, but you like the shoes. Comment on the shoes. Comment on the hair. Find the thing that you do like and comment on the thing that you like. Or hear me out. I know a lot of you do not know this. I know that a lot of you will be hearing this for the very first time on this video, but you don't have to comment. Yeah, did you know? You don't have to comment. You don't have to give a compliment. If you don't genuinely want to compliment someone, you don't have to. You don't have to say anything. But yeah, I hope you learned something from this. But comment down below, let me know if there are any compliments that you have received, that you received them as backhanded compliments, or if there are any that you see in like social media and you're like, yeah, that's not a compliment. Even something that you do and watching this video, you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Comment down below and let me know. But I will say to you, if you're really trying to be a good person and you're trying to sow good seeds into the earth and you're trying to receive good things back, it's probably time for you to start checking yourself. Like, check your heart posture, check on your lips, because I have to do that. check on yourself and ask yourself, how am I showing up in the world? How am I making people feel? Am I hurting people unintentionally? And sometimes all we need to do is sit with ourselves and we can find ways that we can elevate. If you're going to elevate, you cannot just start reading books and just walking, exercising. You really have to work on how you are as a person. I really hope this video helps you. I hope this video makes you look at yourself and think of things that you probably have been saying that you shouldn't have, and I hope it just encourages you to be an overall better person. Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends. The good thing about this is this video is for all age groups because we're all trying to be good people, or we should all be trying to be good people. But thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky.